guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay. It's called Voyeur. You stumble across it late at night while eating your lasagna and your wife beater, you piece of messy shit. This weird Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker built a hotel with like secret compartments in the roof of it so he could watch people fuck in their hotel rooms.
Well, he bought the motel.
He bought the motel.
And he added onto it.
And he designed it.
Yes. You know what? And
he
by the way,
tunnels.
His name, this is a real thing. It's not like it's not a mockumentary. Yeah. It's an actual real thing.
Yeah.
It's
but it takes you a minute to realize that.
Yeah,
you're like, is this shit real?
But the motel looked like a goddamn Joyride 4. Like, it looked like a motel that would be used in one of those movies. You cocksucking
If you go there, you should expect to be watched fucked.
And, you know, just put on a show for the guy at that point. Like, and his name is Gerald Foos. So his name is literally, it's Fool, but Foos. Fool you never saw me coming, but yeah, his name is Foos.
You'll never see me coming.
And not to mention the fact that he had two.
But he will.
He had two wives, like, that were on it with him.
Dude.
Like how do you find that? Did you go to Tinder before Tinder? You sons of bitch.
We're giving too much. Here's the thing. This dude fucking got this hotel. He built compartments in it. He watched people fuck for fucking years.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
And then this reporter guy.
Gay Talese.
Gay. His name's Gay.
He's gay. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Your name's Gay Fokker.
His name's Gay, and we're children, so we're not gonna let that go. His name's Gay. He's a famous reporter. He's a famous reporter because he wrote a book back in the day about fucking. It's called Thy Neighbor's Wife, I think is the name of it.
Thy Neighbor's Wife.
But this dude's weird as fuck. We'll get into that. But he finds this reporter. He tells him his whole story because he feels like he's about to die, and he wants recognition for being the greatest voyeur of all time.
Yeah, he's like,
this is real shit.
Gay Talese is almost, when he's talking about Gerald Foos, who's the main guy this documentary is focused around.
Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker.
He like, in some ways, it feels like he respects him for his weirdness, but then he's like, he's weird. Like it's like it's like he's got a dynamic inside of him. He doesn't know how to deal with it.
Oh.
But Gay Talese is also one of those dudes that it's like, it's all about the story. I don't care that I had to go to a nude camp where everybody shared everybody with sex and I was married.
I fucked a hot tub and took a dump on your desk, Barbara, but I'm a fucking man.
For 10 years. But he wants to go all the way. And so it was a really cool dynamic about how he felt about Gerald Foos and Gerald Foos himself, how he's reacting to this book getting ready to come out, this article that Gay is going to publish on him. So overall, like, we don't review very many documentaries on the show, but I think the reason why we're reviewing it this time is
because it's about fucking.
Yes, I think it's because it is disturbing in the fact that this can happen.
I just think it's funny.
This guy, it is funny, but it could actually happen. And you know, well, it's funny, but you know,
not to the people who got watched.
It is disturbing in that way because
that sucks for you.
You go to a motel, but then again, if you're going to, like, you know, Bedbug 5, like, you know that it's going to have like something weird going on. So yeah, you're right. In that aspect, if you're paying like $20 a night. Wow.
But this was some Seven shit.
It's weird shit,
this was some Seven
because this
shit.
guy could have done anything. Like, he could have fucking pumped in gas in there and then made you dress up as clowns, and then who knows what he could have done. He could have done weird things. He even said in the documentary that he lowered the rates for some of his favorites so they would stay longer so he could watch them longer.
Yeah, not only that, but he witnessed some shit.
And it was so funny that I just think it's funny also that Gerald was talking about how he watched these people for so long. Like, he'd be up there like almost like all night, just pretty much
all over the place.
I mean, it probably smelled like a fucking monkey's butthole up there. Yeah. But his wife, whichever wife that may be at the time, would bring him a sandwich.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, she knew us up there watching, so she'd bring. It's like, Gerald's hungry, bless her heart. I'm like, here's a cheap sandwich.
He had two wives that he would tell about it that were in on it and supportive of it.
Yeah, and then he'd be eating his sandwich, but they're getting ready to put it in the butt. And she's like, and then she would like lean over like, well, I'm glad that work's going good. So, go away.
He thought he was doing
Go
research,
away.
Though. He called himself the Observer. Because he thought he was doing.
No, he called himself the Voyeur.
No, he also called himself the Observer.
Like the magazine?
God, yeah. No, he would call himself that in the third person, but he was like, well, at times it wasn't just so much a sexual thing, but I was doing research. It's like, dude, you're not doing research. You're jerking off. Yeah. You're fucking jerking off. And just say what it was.
You know, look, you got a clear way to do it, and you bought this motel, and you built this attic space to watch through vents. You get to stroke your salami whenever you feel like it.
He says 4 to 5 times. Like, how many times can one man masturbate?
And he kept notes on it. He kept multiple notes, like starting back from 1967 or whatever. all the way up till when he sold the motel. Now, the thing about the documentary is, though, is when you, as you're watching it, you do find out that the motherfucker's full of shit, a lot of it. Like he's completely full of shit.
I mean, they went and they saw the location.
No, he did it because originally Gay Talese had been invited in 1980, I believe it was. I don't know if it was 80 or 81, but he went and seen all this stuff for himself by the invitation of Gerald, but Gerald didn't want himself being revealed at that time. But, when the documentary was made, at that point, Gerald was like, I want people to know about it because I've already sold the hotel. I'm 68 years old. No, 78 years old.
He wanted recognition for all of his jerking.
But that's a lot of jerky. That fucking gold medal for you.
My shit is rugged as sandpaper.
This actually happened, and I don't know. Like again, I don't read Gay Talese novels, so I don't know. But I don't know if it was going on. That's funny.
It's like you're getting picked on. So I don't read Gay Talese novels.
I don't read that shit.
Look, he's reading a Gay Talese book.
Motherfucker, I only go with hentai. But anyway, I didn't read those books, so I don't know. But Gay Talese is actually a really sought after, really respected author. And it's a really interesting documentary.
Let's talk about him for a second, though. Like I said, we won't go over everything because I want you guys to watch it because it's fucked up and crazy. This dude's jizzing all over the place.
There's no cum.
No, there's no cum. They don't show any cum. But this Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker just talking about just how much he jizzed. Aside that, from the point, you get to see him react. You get to see them react to what's actually happening and like get all pissed off and weirded out by the whole thing. But the reporter is also weird as balls. He's super prideful and he's got this crazy Mel Gibson conspiracy theory fucking Catcher in the Rye thing going on in his basement where he chronicles everything. Really interesting dude, like fascinating dude. Sometimes he can be a dick, but he's a fascinating dude. But I will say, there's one thing really, he had a great fucking line in this documentary where he was talking about other writers. He's like, most writers, they want to write the great American novel. He's like, fuck the great American novel. He's like, I just want to write the shit nobody else wants to write about. And I was like, you're fucking cool, old guy. He's like, but then Foos is talking and he's like, well, before he comes over, he actually calls us and he tells us that we have to dress up nice.
Yeah, well, no, good for him.
He
was like, you all smell like fucking pee. Don't wear your fucking like clothes that you wore the last 3 days, because Gerald Foos and his family, well, actually he doesn't even have a family. It's Gerald Foos and his wife, and they live in this home, and he even talks about, in a way it's depressing, but in a way it's like, it makes sense for a voyeur like yourself. They have no friends, nobody comes to see them, and, you know, he's talking to the documentary crew, and he's like, I feel like you guys are like my family now. You guys, I'm like, I would get the...
deep shit.
Yeah, I was like, I would get the fuck out of Norman Bates' area. And by the way, that motel did look Norman Bates-ish.
Dude, totally.
Yeah.
It's totally. But this documentary is weird, dude, because they actually made a model, and you would, like, see the shit that happens. He may have witnessed a murder. Maybe it's not true. One of the most fascinating things about it is you don't know when he's telling the truth or not, because he has that aura of a compulsive liar, and they fact-check him on some shit and find out he's wrong. But most interesting thing about that part, we'll end this real quick, but when he was in the basement and he was showing
the card collection.
He was showing Gay his card collection. Dude, it looked like us as children. He'd be like, you see this Jordan card? That's worth $500,000.
Yeah, he picked up a fucking stamp, like, I probably got like 8 million of those, and probably 3 of them are worth $30 million each.
And that's when Gay...
Fucker!
That's when Gay was like, is this guy completely full of fucking shit?
And I want to
I don't know the value of cards.
Yeah,
I need to get a Beckett. Get a Beckett. You're a fucking reporter.
Or wizard.
Sorry, that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, buy a Beckett for $3.99. You can fact check his shit right
I don't know stamps or baseball cards, but I was hoping that he had comic books. Like, I know that shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a Wizard magazine?
Yeah, but it's like that kid behind the dumpster. Like, you don't know this now because you have Google, but when we were kids and some kid was like, hey man, you want to trade for this 24 karat gold Drew Bledsoe? And you're like, it's 24 karat gold. He's like, it's one of like 3 in the world. Then the next day, you give your whole card collection away. And then the next day, you go to Walmart and you see that Drew Bledsoe card sitting there for $9.99, and you're like, fuck. They used to sell cards at Walmart.
I've been bamboozled. Yeah, but first off, 24 karat gold. God damn.
I had a Mark McGuire. That was almost a true story.
But you know, he apparently had a Mickey Mantle rookie card and stuff, and he even gets mad. One of the things he gets mad about, again, we're not going to give you everything, but he gets mad that Gay includes that fact in his book or article that he had a card. He's like, he goes, I might get robbed. I might get robbed. I'm a gangster. And I was like, dude, you're full of shit.
He's like,
asshole.
he had no right. No right. I'm like, dude, there was a documentary crew.
As he's coming down his rascal.
You can't. Like, I'm not making fun of it.
It's just funny.
He has one of those because they have a really nice house.
Yeah.
But he has one of those those
little like
those seats.
Yeah.
Like that you see in the commercials that like you have to because you can't get down the steps, so you got to sit in it and it rolls you down. But his is like super slow.
Yeah.
So, but he's in the middle of a rant on down. He's like, it's like. Bzz, And he's like, this is fucking bullshit.
And then when
I see that motherfucker, I'm gonna kick his ass.
He comes down like this, and as he's saying that, I'll kick his ass. Wait. I'm serious about it right now. Like, it's like he has to wait for the documentary crew to like catch him in angle.
You can't be talking shit when you're on the stair climber thing.
He's like, I'm mad.
You just can't. It's like trying to be mad and say bubbles. I'm not making fun of anyone that has one. I'm just saying, if you have one, try not to do your rant while amidst writing it.
It'd be like if you were taking a shit in a fucking porta potty. Like, I swear to God. Well, give me a second. I'll fucking kill him. Anyway, but nonetheless, it's an interesting documentary, and the reason why we chose it, it does tie into like a horror kind of thing, because imagine that actually happening to you. Yeah. Like if you felt very safe. I don't know how safe. I don't know how safe you
dicks and buttholes.
I don't know how safe you'd feel going to the motel that looked like. That motherfucker looked, like I said, like a joyride thing, but. You know, go into an area like a hotel or a motel or whatever, and thinking that you're going to have privacy to do whatever you want to do, and then having some motherfucker watching you, that's weird and scary, because he could have been a psychopathic killer. I mean, he could have been Norman Bates, but who knows? The fact that goes on, if it's true, we don't know, and you can watch and decide for yourself.
Fun fact.
That's still pretty cool.
I mean, he definitely did it.
Not cool that he did it, but it was a documentary.
Yeah. He definitely did it. That's for a fact true. It happened. But just, are his stories true? Did he, exaggerate and all that? But, fun fact, by the way, I'm watching this with my wife. She grew up, like, down the street from that fucking place. Like, in that same city.
Motel or
the motel. Grew up there, and I was like, fucking,
Did you?
I was like, please call your mom right now and ask her if she ever, like, banged it out in that hotel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
that would be
I thought you were gonna get mad at her and be like, did you ever fucking go there? What's his fucking name?
She was a child.
Oh, I thought you meant like she had been there for a while, but yeah.
No,
like,
she grew up there.
Like, hey mom, he might have video of you.
I was like, please, just, she wouldn't do it. But I was like, call your mom and ask her if she stayed there. Just one night.
He had notes.
But don't tell her, ask her if she stayed at this hotel, and then when she says it, be like, oh shit, dude. Comment down below, let us know what your all's thoughts are. Are you going to check this out or not? If you have checked this out, what do you think about it? Have you ever watched someone fuck? I hope not. If you have, don't tell us, because your statute, I don't know, it's confusing.
I don't know what happens. Don't say that.
We love your fucking faces. Don't watch people have sex. Dude, when I was watching it and the camera crew was there, I was thinking, what if you had to take a dump? You're in this guy's house?
Yeah, but he only had the vents over the bed.
No, I know, but when they were in his house, knowing that he's a voyeur and he like jerks off to that shit, watching people who don't know they're being watched, would you take a dump?
Well, no. Do you remember what Gay said? Gay said that he thought he was kind of a reverse thing now that Gerald wanted to be watched. So where the voyeur had become the one that was being watched. So
this typical.
And I do think that the editor for I don't know if it was what magazine it was or whatever newspaper it was, but she did say, and I agree with her, when Gay brings the story to her to publish, she says that I think that Gerald Foos is a sociopathic guy. Like, he wants people to know about this because he's sociopathic.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So sociopaths will do that. They'll make sure that I'm the number one. Yeah. What happened? Ooh, he didn't think I could make it. He didn't want to die
without anybody knowing he got away with it.
So,
but no, seriously, answer the fucking question.
What?
Would you shit in his house if you really had to shit?
I'd shit in his front yard if I really take a dump. I'd shit in his fucking front.
Not me, dude.
Table.
You're not getting my butthole in that up.
I don't.
People watch that shit. Jerk off to it.
If they want to jerk off me taking a dump, good. So, I promise you, it's not going to be that exciting. So, it's like, that's weird. But send me a video of you jerking off.
I think that's actually girls peeing, but there's probably...
I don't think so.
There's probably a market for dudes dumping.
That's nasty.
But people get into weird shit.
How far into Taiwan did you go?
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
The 3 seashells, you sons of bitch. I didn't know you wanted that show.
We love your fucking face.
Like, how is that sexy, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
Like, fuck yeah, he's going to take a dump anytime.
He's going to poo-poo. Well, people like to be shat on, so...
And they want to eat it.
Maybe they hold their phone up in the bed and just...
I don't know.
Like, VR.
Humans are nasty
motherfuckers.
Thanks for
shitting in me.
Ooh, are you like looking up like you want the turd to come in your mouth?
On that note, we love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. Get some goddamn wham up in you. We got a Patreon and Instagram and Facebook and all that goddamn shit below. Hey,
okay, yeah, fuck yeah. Moving on to, I feel sick. Station.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.